So I've got a light, and when you turn it on, it makes light. I don't really know how to make a video about a light like super awesome and interesting, so I figured I would just go ahead and talk about it since you guys were asking. Okay, so these are the type of lights. Now, I did get a couple different types of these style lights, but this one is my favorite. Most of you have probably seen these type of lights, and I would say that the vast majority of you have probably seen them like in wardrobe closets and stuff like that. That's the reason you have a motion sensor here on the light, is so that generally they are put inside of closets, and then when you open the door, boom, you know, it detects the motion, and then they automatically turn on. Now, initially, I thought that I was going to want to use these lights in that specific capacity, that I was going to just like leave them on motion and light censoring, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And in some cases, if I were to use it in a closet or maybe even in the bathroom, that would probably work out really well. And when you turn them on like that, they stay on for about 18 seconds and then shut off. I kind of wish they were more like these lights here that are behind me that I have plugged in the wall. They actually stay on 90 seconds. Personally, I think that would be more conducive, but I've already got 3 of these style lights. I just got them from Walmart. These things are actually pretty daggone awesome, especially if you're, you know, planning to do some battery conservation. You know, they don't use much power, and they give you just enough light so that you can kind of maneuver around your area, make some coffee, you know, tool around on your computer, that kind of stuff. But this one only stays on about 18 seconds. Like I said, it's meant for being in a closet. So it stays on 18 seconds from the moment it stops detecting motion. So as long as you're in the closet or whatever doing stuff, this thing will stay on. The other great thing about these particular lights here in my camper is that they're magnetic. So if you have, say, like old 12-volt outlets that don't really work, or, you know, they're not really conducive to the area of light that you're trying to highlight, you can... each one of these lights comes with a bar that you can basically 3M tape. It's like double-sided tape, and you can put them pretty much anywhere. You can put them in, you know, cabinets, in inconvenient places, underneath stuff, in your bench seats, wherever you happen to want a little bit of extra light. These things are pretty fantastic. Now, they do make a couple different sizes of this light. This one happens to be the 66 LED. And this version, because it has so much extra light, I wanted to use these for like under the cabinet mounted places, especially here in the kitchen. I had an old 12-volt flick switch dual light bulb style light. To me, it just looked ugly and unelegant, so I decided to get these. This is much more slim, much more modern, and then you combine that with the fact that, wow, there's a lithium battery inside. It makes it all the more better for recharging it during those sunny days off your solar system. And that was the main reason why I wanted them, is that I wanted the ability to have full and total control over what comes on and what doesn't come on when I'm running off solar. The more control that you have over what's being drawn from the batteries, especially all that stuff that a lot of people hardwire into their campers, eventually you just have to start unplugging stuff and finding out what draws what. With these, it doesn't matter. I believe that this light will last roughly a full 4 to 5 hours continuous on one charge. And honestly, in most circumstances, that's all most people are going to need. Now, the reason I picked these, and the reason I like this particular style the best, is because of, first of all, the diffusion material is completely solid. So when you turn the light on, because it is reflected light on the inside and then diffused, it gives you a very nice, soft, even light. So if I turn the button on and I hold it, it's got that kind of soft on, kind of glides in and then glides off, and you can't see those little individual LED lights inside this unit whatsoever. Now, I do have 2 different style LED lights here in my bathroom over each of my lights. If you all remember back in the early days of my channel when I was installing the solar, I accidentally hit, I guess, a 12-volt wire up in the roof, and I knocked out these 2 lights that are here in the bathroom, so they no longer work. So I needed to figure out, you know, how I was going to light my bathroom without complicating my life. Again, these are LED powered lights, but the difference is that these lights, you can see each one of the individual LEDs. You can't really see it on camera, but you can see each single one of those LED diodes in there. I mean, it's just, it doesn't, it's not as elegant. It's not as elegant of a solution. Same thing with this one. I got this as a 2-pack, so this is more than enough light to, you know, provide enough lighting here in the bathroom. As you can see, it's completely lit up in here. Plenty of light. And of course, when I shut the lights off, boop, well, I mean, it's nice and dark. But like I said, I've also got these motion censored lights, so I'm really bad about leaving lights on, and I love lighting anyway, so whenever I leave the bathroom, these lights will stay on for 90 seconds after it quits detecting motion, so that's more than enough. And since I'm always trying to be really conservative, so here comes these lights on. Boop. But the main thing with these lights is that I'm in control, right? So, whereas these lights, I'm not really in control. I mean, I could completely unplug them, but then you've just got crap laying around. With these lights, and the fact that they are magnetic, I can put them anywhere. I don't have to rewire anything. I don't have to run any sort of 12-volt wiring. And when the sun is nice and shiny and it's up there and it's super duper bright, I can just plug these in, recharge them, and because they're lithium, the resistance in here is so much lower than getting those style lights that require like AA's or AAA batteries, and you're constantly having to slide the case off, pop all the batteries out, grab you 3 more, or however many it takes, and pop those in, slide your case back on, try and finagle with them. I tried them. I really did. I gave them a shot, and no, I will take these all day long, all day strong, every single time. And like I said, they can pretty much go anywhere. So up here underneath my cabinet, the hole for that little double flick switch light was right here. So I unscrewed that, capped off the 2 12-volt wires, and placed the magnetic strip right up here with the double-sided tape. As you see, there's like a magnet right there. There's a magnet right here. And then I just take the light and I clip it right up. No problem. And look how much more elegant and clean that looks. So much more cleaner and less obtrusive. So when I need to use my countertop area and I want to make some coffee or something, I just push the light, boom, comes on, completely lights up my countertop area so that I can work. Also, another good thing is that if you're not wanting to run 12-volt lights like, you know, directly from your hardwired system, most of these range hoods, they're metal, so I can clip it up there. Now I've got plenty of light here while I do my cooking, and then when I'm done with that, I can move it over here. Let's just say I want to light up my back area in my bedroom. I've got this tension bar, this tension rod up here for my curtains, and it just lights up my whole bedroom area as well. And as a bonus, if you've ever tried to find something out here around your campsite at nighttime, use this. You can pull it right off the cabinet. You don't even have to use a flashlight. Just come out here and look around, be wanding stuff. You'll find it in no time. I've actually helped people find stuff with this light at their campsite. And for you guys that like to work on your vehicles at night, this thing will easily clip up because it's magnetic. It will clip up and hold itself here on the hood of your car, so you can maybe, I don't know, do a nighttime oil change, do a nighttime air filter change. And let's just be honest, how many of y'all have had to find something that's in the bed of your truck, no light? Well, the bed of your truck's magnetic too, so you can use this, wand around, find what you need, come right back in, and it's right back to being a cabinet light again. Boom. So that's the main purpose for getting these, is the things are just ridiculously versatile in so many different situations for so many different things. And yeah, if you're a YouTuber, you can also use it as a light. Oh, isn't this nice? So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this will probably help save you a lot of money, I think, in the long term, especially for those of you that are trying to run solar off your system. I think that's a pretty good option for people that are wanting to conserve energy, make sure that they know exactly what's going out and what's not. These are, I think, are going to be really good for people that want to build their own, and they're a little iffy about the electrical components. Maybe you're not comfortable using or dealing with electricity, or maybe you're just not an electrical engineer and it kind of freaks you out a little bit. So with these kinds of lights, you can take any old van and literally stick these anywhere you need light and never have to wire a thing. At any rate, guys, thanks so much for watching yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. I'm your host, Mark Bucket, and I'm going to see you guys again on the next one. Peace.